Welcome to the stream. Wuthering Waves 2.2 Absolute Cinema telah kembali. Mantap. Guys, patch ini banyak yang ngasih rating 10 out of 10. 10 dari 10 ya. Sebelum itu ada daily sebentar. 10 of the 10. Bukankah itu nilai sempurna, guys? Apakah iya se-epic itu? Oh my god. Es kocak. Kita siapkan tim untuk di patch ini. Apa mereka berdua gitu? Gas ya.
The wind rises. At your disposal. My blade yearns. Take form.
Sini. Yes. The Maiden, the Defier, the Death Crier. Death Crier apa ya? Death Crier. Oh, kita bakal dapat resonansi Aero. Oh gila. Track Eglet Town. Oh kita belum ke situ ya. Udah kocak tuh, udah selesai. Tadi nggak ada tanda panahnya. Oke, let's go. Siapa yang bakal kita temuin di sini?
You there, Abster?
You there, Abster? Abster? Siapa Abster? Oh, si AB.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Ya, si AB
There's nothing to worry about.
sudah semakin
I'm just a
menjadi
little beat,
lemah.
that's all. Oh, earlier when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well,
Sentinel
how about I just fly
lock
up
up?
there and look for it?
Terbelenggu.
Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Of course
Hey,
not.
come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Oh, kita mau terbang cina. The hell? Hey. Siapa tuh? Kita bakal pakai wing ray. Siapa ini anjir, ada di trailer sih. Wow.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Absolute. Relaxation and warmth, yearning and sorrow, a feeling of nostalgia. Kalau yang gue rasain sih yearning and sorrow. That's what I feel.
A very valuable insight. Thank
Dia
you.
punya tanduk coy.
That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have
Chacona?
met you.
A wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you. You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you.
Ah,
As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you.
okay.
Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
Ya,
She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no
sebelumnya
sign
kita
of Cartathea
curhat
since.
deh ke si Carlota. Kita ketemu
That's why she
seseorang
asked
yang
me to
namanya
use my forte to
Cartetia.
recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Create the frequency.
It's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more
Ya,
details,
aku
the
ketemu
better.
di danau.
Even smallest
Danau
things
apa
count.
balong namanya? Oh,
Let's see here.
kayak lalatnya dua.
Tweak a
Dia
few
kayak si
here.
Yinlin ya.
Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Anjir, apa tuh? Ini berbau MC Aero nih. Hijau-hijau.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Wow. Below. Yep. Ya, dia lagi ngedance di sini.
Tune in to my memories.
Cartetia
Does
tuh
that mean I'm
ininya ya,
supposed to see the
jinsinya
past
ya.
from another perspective?
Oh my god, I love her design. Laureate? Kok dia tahu? Jangan-jangan kita ketemu beneran nih. Dude. Desainnya wow, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Our tacit
5
marks
sih.
are glowing again.
Oh, 6.
It appears there is a special connection between them.
Resonator biasanya 6 ya. Jeans juga 6. 2, 4, 5 tapi cu.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment.
I
This
hate
seems
my mind. Kenapa gua berharap
Unexpected.
malah ada
How did
versi
you first come
dewasanya
to
gitu
notice
game
me?
ini. Kocak kan. I hate my
Sentinel.
mind.
Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
The question I have yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian.
Oh,
But you really don't have any idea?
how cute.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented.
Fragmented.
I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
Fleur-de-Lis.
I also remember fighting
Mudah-mudahan 3 jam selesai ya.
something, but the
Mudah-mudahan.
details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel.
I
Tell
do.
me, why is that?
Because I want to asking something. Oh, kita kenapa mau ketemu Sentinel? Mau menanyakan tentang keadaan Abby itu kenapa gitu mungkin ya. Oh, dipanggil si Abby.
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What that mean? Apaan maksud gue itu? What do you mean? Right now we are kind of like. Oh, gue ngerti. Ini adalah bagian yang terpisah dari kita kayaknya gitu.
Yeah, sorta. Kinda.
Oh, kan?
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Inverted tower.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind? Apa ada yang kau ingat?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an
My
inverted
true
sonorosphere,
form?
suspended high in the sky. At its center
Figur
stands a tower,
asliku.
its gate locked by
Sekarang.
3 seals.
Oh,
I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
kok bisa ya dirinya sendiri tidak menyadari bahwa dia itu Sentinel?
Hey, it's really
Resonator.
faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian.
You can
You
worship
can
the
perceive the
Threnodian?
Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given
Kenapa
your
dia bisa
current
lupa ya?
situation, it
Kita
is
bakal dapat
possible you
jawabannya
were
sih.
affected by the Thenodian
Just wait a
powers
minute.
during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
Losing your power too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Filternya apa sih? Ini bagus banget.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
In that case, it appears we share the same goal to find you. You're willing to trust Abby? You're awfully calm about this. I will trust Abby.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
Okay.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
Okay. So you decide to
I
trust
want to
us,
know what's
right?
going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do.
Why?
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse.
Oh.
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
Okay.
You said no one can get in. Has
Has
anyone
anyone
tried?
tried?
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Berarti dia dijegal oleh Cantarella. Why?
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
What happened?
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise.
I do,
No
because
matter
I'm
the
a man.
outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Let's find it. Miss Cartetia. Oh.
Rover! Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
What
How are you
happened?
feeling?
Oh, jadi
Any
kita dalam
headache,
mimpinya
tingling
gitu ya.
feet, upset stomach?
Hug her.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
Dead or what?
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
You tell Gekona what happened. Okay, kita kasih tahu.
Wow.
Wow.
So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
A cat.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you
Something
plan to do
happened
next?
with your feeling to me? Oh, siapa nih? Mavia kah?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. My name is Sebastian.
Sebastian.
As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a
Ini
discussion.
adalah wakil dari Phasalia family.
The Phasalia family.
Wow,
The
wow,
one that's
wow.
likely
It's
worshipping the Thrnodian.
great.
Why does she want to talk with me?
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Which one? I don't
Tell
remember
her I
either.
accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Okay. Later time. Oh.
I will convey your message to my lady.
Yang lewat surat itu kali ya. I get it. Ini
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to
Kok gua
come looking
mengingat
for you. Especially while they're
anak.
still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
apa di HSR tuh?
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Shenzhou. She's just as unpredictable as rumors say. Tell me about this rumor.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real
jarang
name. They just call her
menemui
the
halayak
head of the
ramai.
Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of
Tangler
Hearts.
of Hearts. Dit is sus anjir. How do I? Audibly. They're all sound like clickbait titles to me. God.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
I do. I don't have much time, but how about the shortened version? Give me a quick summary. I'll get into the details later.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita.
Okay.
Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Okay.
Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Oh, masa sih?
Others say
Dia
she's a
meracuni
master in the art of
pendahulunya?
manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sound like a dangerous person. Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
Okay.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Apa iya gitu?
I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person.
Tarella tuh punya
Looks like I'll need to
role
pay her a
sejahat
visit.
itu. Oh, the maiden, the devour, the dead crier. Head to Portofino Castle as agreed. Okay, 1 kilo ke depan. Ini adalah tempat barunya. Oke. Kita sini dulu berarti. Kita ke Porto. Yep.
Hello. I received Chacona's message.
Carlota. Yep.
I think the head of the Phasalia approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Got it. Thank you, Miss Carlota. Where is it? Kita datang langsung ada gelap. Kayaknya itu deh. Wow. Katanya ada ya apa ini? Ada settingan baru di grafik. Oh, ini color setting. Oh, jadi begini. Oke, kita default dulu. Oke, motion blur off. Mana ininya? Apa namanya?
Now, if you'll please, just follow me.
Apa namanya ini? Apa itu? Apa sih namanya dulu tuh? Teleport. Dude, where is it? Kita suruh ke dalam sih. But wait. We will see what around here. It's nothing. Okay.
Please, follow me.
Oh, ini si Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian. Portofino Castle. Kalau Montelli, Alfredo Vault. Oh, this is the Sentinel. Aha, Lady Cantarella.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Ooh.
to keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Shoo. Tai lalatnya di bawah mata, cuk. Look at that face.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate,
Shit.
the new crown of the Carnival.
Have you seen my crown by chance? What are you being?
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Okay, milady.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Get me into your room, please. Kita baru masuk sini kan, pasti banyak peti dan tidak akan aku explore saat ini. Ini interiornya interior vault juga sih. Get these two chicks. Let's go inside. We are here in her room.
Won't you have a seat?
Thank you. I will.
I hope you'll accept this
poison.
tea as my way of apologizing
White
for the
tea.
incident
I need
with
coffee,
Gilberto.
not tea. Oh my
Members
god.
of the
Look at her
family may
design.
have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading,
Okay.
don't you think?
I think
You
so.
still hold a grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
I will accept. I don't have push the tea aside or drink the tea. I have a feeling about her. Dia adalah protagonis itu, bukan antagonis. Drink the tea.
This tea, is it from Jinjo?
How to play? Every angle of her is absolute wallpaper, right? Dude.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Mediator?
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving.
Oh iya,
But let's not
utusan
dwell on
dia ya
that.
si Gilberto yang
What is your
pertama itu.
opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Oh iya, kita ingat Gilberto itu yang kita ciduk sama si Phoebe yang jahat itu. Itu utusan si Phasalia Family. Mungkin utusan si Cantarella juga sih. But let's not dwell on that, okay? What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand, and what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half.
Okay.
Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Are you implying the other worship the Threnodian? Apaan tuh? You want to talk, given how strange your family been acting.
Yes. And no.
Yes
On one
and
hand,
no.
there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide.
Yes, explain everything to me, right?
My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Apa request Anda?
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Come to my bedroom, katanya. The hell?
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue.
Yep.
It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
This is it. Pasti ruang rahasia, anjir.
Are you prepared?
Wow.
Yes.
I do, yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Kalah anjir. Siapa? Si Changli aja kalah. Enter to the secret room. Wow, that's word. Whoa, something happened.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
Oh, formnya kayak gini. Berarti apa namanya? Pegasus gitu ya?
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh,
Although the Sentinel's
see.
will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to
Kenapa dia
persuade the
half-half?
Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue,
Karena
to come to
Threnodian
Renacita, to save Imperator.
dan Sentinel menyatu. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou Jue to come to Renacita to save Imperator. That's much easier said that one done. What makes you think I can do that? Kita malah justru
Both
dipinta
Jinzhou
untuk
and Jue
menyelamatkan
owe you their future.
Imperator.
That makes you the only person capable of this task.
The Sentinel cannot leave its commission region. Jue leaving Jinzhou will be a betrayal of duty. Oh, gak boleh. Jue is still in the middle of recovery. Iya ya, kenapa Jue nggak bisa keluar dari regionnya gitu? Kita belum dapat jawaban sih. Kenapa mereka tidak bisa cross region gitu? Mungkin ini. Dia tampak seperti yang kecewa.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Berani memecahkan masalah ini gitu kali ya. Describe it. The Cantarella, what was portrayed on the stained glass. Okay, we explained something.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction.
Okay.
The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's how Jue found the resonator. Okay.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be.
Sword
A
of
blade
Divinity.
sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel.
Okay.
Only the chosen one may hope to draw it.
Then, what about
What about
Carthia?
Carthia?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing
Oh.
her could not have been the Sentinel's will.
But why
That's
gitu ya?
because
Mereka apa namanya
The
Sentinel
maiden
dan
was already
Threnodian
dead.
jadi menyatu. Why? The maiden was already dead. Are you saying the real maiden was already chosen? What? Jadi mati sesungguhnya Cantarella. Dia nggak mungkin bohong, Jir. Berarti selama ini kita berkomunikasi dengan sisa-sisa power, sisa anomali Cartesia gitu ya. Ya kayak di Naruto lah. Walaupun Hokage keempat udah mati, tapi eksistensinya masih ada gitu. Karena sisa-sisa kekuatannya, mungkin gitu ya ini juga. What?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation.
Okay.
I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator. At least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Iya, Jinchi
If
itu
that's the
second
case,
awakening ya.
my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Can I get closer? Look at the sword. Would you mind attributes? Ini.
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value.
Oh, kita dipersilahkan.
However, do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
Let's try it. Try it. Wow, dia keheranan aja, ternyata bener kita bisa. Kita akan bisa mencabutnya. Right, of course. Jadi kita adalah resonator semua Sentinel. Gaskeun. The hell. I doing it with ease. Nice.
Rover, who are you really?
Just call me the Arbiter. Jue call me Arbiter? You can call me the Blessed One. Mending ini sih. Jue calls me the Arbiter. I'm the Resonator.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
In your room, please. What the hell? You tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Cartethia.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Oh my god. Call me Master, please. Let's get back to the matter at hand. Keeping it...
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
We have a deal. I have my own reason for finding Imperator. Johann Cantarella Divine.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
Let's continue.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere?
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Open it.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The
Oh,
martyred
Inium.
maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school.
Okay.
The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Okay. Enough talking. Let's sport. Take the train Echo.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
Kita ke dalam.
Rivers
Anna,
eventually
gila.
converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After
Jarang dia
most of
ke
my leads
kota ya?
fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
Okay.
A friend?
Who is her?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Siapa? Jangan-jangan si itu.
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Alto.
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more
Dia
than that to
membenarkan
rattle you,
tentang
huh?
rumor dirinya sendiri.
I
Wow.
assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that
That
sparked
sparked
those
those
rumors.
rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Itu nggak bisa dikebukin
Outside, they
anjir.
call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Dude,
Engulfed by sea's venom.
burst. Skill.
Try not to blink.
Woi, gue pengen ngepull nggak ada ininya streetnya. Dude. Venture into dreams.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonoros
Keren
side?
ya.
Didn't think there would be gold puffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
Oh, this will be fun. The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
What exactly
The
happened
second
here?
dark tide. It
Second
occurred
dark
right
tide?
here at the Avonolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now. For the Thrunodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Okay. While we
Of
fight,
course, it's never too
Tintorella
late to
explain
place your
everything.
trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Di dalam ternyata. What is this?
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the
Gateway.
furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Oke, berarti jawabannya only us. Cantarella nggak bisa ikut. Hilang langsung barrier. Tapi barriernya si Cantarella kan yang buat. Okay, here we go. Open the gate, please. Anjay. Oh, great. Oh iya, ada bermacam-macam ya. Udah di dalam kita. Oh, ikut dong kantarelanya. Oh, nggak ngebroke, tidak ngerusak barriernya, cuma exit, cuma melewatinya gitu ya. Oh, wow. Ada kartetianya, coy.
Laureate, you have come.
I do.
Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Hah, dia nggak kenal. I'm a Physalia Martyr, Mistress.
Cantarella Physalia.
Oh, a Physalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised.
Blessed
After all
Maiden.
this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one
Turvin?
with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Please, touch my sword. Apakah nyetrum?
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Perfectly clear.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator,
Okay.
then that must mean...
Trinodian.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thrunodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thrunodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Oh, did you remember three pedestals as well?
Yes. Did you see them too?
I do.
Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower.
Gitu.
But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thrunodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Oh,
Lady Maiden,
bouncing.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Jellyfish.
I've waited for this moment, this chance to save the Sentinel and my family.
Apa
I
dia?
will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
Ngapain dia?
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Oh. Kita akan membantu Arthethia.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So how do you get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Oh. Okay. That should be easy.
What you said to Cardathia back there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Teasing, teasing. Place Turvin on its pedestal. Shine. Wow, langsung movie. Jai, kayak roket Elon Musk. So what next? Kita sudah berada di ketinggian. Oh shit. Oh. Zero gravitasi kah? Gila. Ditarik lagi. What the hell?
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why this place upside down? Upside down. Okay.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Via phone? What is via phone?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh, gondola namanya itu. Makanya baru dengar gitu ya. Return. Tower of Ascension. Ah, kita kepake rover Spectrum. Kita bisa melihat dia.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Okay. Chennam. Seminary in the sky. Up. Oh my god. Mechanism that terbang cu. Oh dia.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear. I completely forgot about this.
How about I go with Cordelia first? How about I go with Conchorilla first? How about I go with Abby first? Can we make room for one more?
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
Ya elah.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
Kita disuruh duluan. Again? There have a connection, right?
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am.
Wow.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
What?
Of course.
Why?
The last time I tried to pass it like this.
Oh. OMG. Seperti adegan-adegan K-drama. What the heck is this?
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Oh, pandangannya nggak jelas sebetulnya. Dia seperti buta gitu ya. Terus? So, what next?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide.
Okay.
I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Mm-hmm.
If the Thenodian created the dark tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me.
Dark tide remnants.
Don't
Don't
worry.
be scared.
This much I can still handle.
Oh yeah? Okay. Dude. So, akhirnya kita bisa memiliki Cartetia ability. Okay. How? Oh. Thank you. Just like that. Okay. What next? Throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. Okay. Mana? Hilang. Oh, bisa kah dari jarak jauh? Kayaknya bisa. How to? Oh, gitu. Steer.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them.
Okay.
Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Easy. Okay.
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
Suara siapa ini? Kita kok nggak bisa? Siapa anjir? Tawa-tawa.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment.
You are back.
That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Suara apa ini ya?
What a night to remember.
Use the gravity calibrator. Okay, what next? Terus? Dah. Oh, yang betul adalah emas.
It's turning.
Stunning.
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
What next? Battle.
Leave it to me. Sounds come. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Okay. Kok nggak turun? Nunggu yang Turun gak nih? Kok gue penasaran. Turun gak nih setelah cahayanya habis? Oh, harus cepet. Kocak, itu adalah timer. Oh, itu adalah timer. Okay, we made it. Tinggal itu.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Sini lagi. Okay. Throw it. Choo. Apakah akan terjadi jumping lagi? Apaan sih? Oh, cuy.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine.
Okay.
I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. Are you planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Akankah terjadi lagi K-drama? Wow, nanjak tapi mudun gitu, gila nggak tuh? Apa coba nanjak tapi mudun? Hah? Ada peti coy, apakah kita ambil? Ambil dulu nggak sih? Ini disuruh kemana sih?
Remnants of the past.
Soalnya kocak.
By the way,
Apa ketawa-ketawa?
you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Stop. Let's see there. Lock there. Another one.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Kita harus cepat. Ada berapa? 3 ya? 1, 2, 3. Oke. Ada. Oh.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range,
But
but there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
oke. Epic banget ya. Mana. Battle lagi.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Oh, itu. Ini pasti hidup
Leave it
nih.
to me. Disperse. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. No hesitation.
This should do the trick.
Moment of resonance. Strike through the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Baru cuy.
The end has come.
The end has come. Again, upside down. Healing. Oh, sekalian healing di sini tuh. Ini tangganya curam banget ya. How? Oh, dia makan. Are
okay?
you exhausted?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Okay. Come here, Corthesia. Let me hug you.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Oh, tiap ini ada petinya anjir.
Remnants of the past.
Saatnya naik lagi. Air terjun. Naik tapi turun. Pusingan lo.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really
am.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
If it comes
You
to that,
don't have
I'll
to
still
worry
live with
me
a girl who cared enough to worry about me.
because I can take care of myself.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
I will wait.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
Okay. It doesn't take long for Kartetia.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good estimate. Just some flesh wound. My left is flashing more before my eyes.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me. But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir. Care to give it a try?
Ramuan buat kuat. I'm good, thanks. No. Kamu harusnya meminumnya, Rover.
Oh, I
kocak.
insist.
Dipaksa loh.
Take this.
The hell? Oh, ini dapet nutrient blocks. Let's go. What is this? Oh ya, tempat itu tadi. Tidak ada tanda-tanda chest. Oh, kita teh balik lagi ke sini gini. Tempat nancebin pedang ini mah. Kan kita datang dari ini, inspect masih. Oh, ini tempat yang lain. Yang kita harus pasangkan pedangnya. Oke. Tidak ada yang kulewati kan? Siapa tahu ada peti di lokasi rahasia. Okay. Entering the door of Unity transport you to a new area and change the direction of gravity. Okay. Is that really important to me? Where am I? Okay. Easy. Release the particular spark. Oh, kita upside down tadi. Nice. Sekarang balik sana. Door of United. Tadi di sana, sekarang ke sini.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Place. Upside down. Oh itu, ada 3 cuy. Kita harus membuka semua.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
Penobatan.
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these 3 doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living.
Sacred to suci,
From this
right?
day forward,
Ritual.
you shall be the
Ritual suci.
master's sole receiver and herald.
Ini si Kartetia ini.
Rise, blessed maiden, fleur-de-lis. None but the master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Lututlah. Oh, kita dapat flashback itu ketika nancebin ya. Memorinya terserap oleh kita. What? Tanda-tanda MC Aero. Iya dong.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Sakit perut. What frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
Giant
Almost
blue
squished
ball.
me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Chewie?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Whoa.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Tacit mark.
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword
Si
and enter the
Cantarella di
Sonosphere
lidah ya, tacit
would be the
marknya
Sentinel's
gila.
resonator, the
Susah
Blessed
abis.
Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you.
I believe in you, Cardathea.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order, and the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too?
Huh?
Describe what you saw to Cardathea. Dia nggak sadar dirinya sudah
But I didn't see the dark
coronation.
tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest.
Okay.
We'll wait until sunrise.
We can't take time to think about it, Close. Dia udah pengen istirahat, coy. Jangan diterusin.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Cramped it here. So, where we go? Jarella?
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About Visalia family.
Is
Explain.
it true that the Visalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Thessalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Thessalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Thessalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Thessalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague.
You
see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
Ooh, yes.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Kita dengarkan about Carthethia now.
You were pretty harsh on Cardathia.
Pretty harsh.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
There's something else I want to ask about.
Now what could you possibly want with me
About
at a time
the divine
like this?
trials. Divine tuh ketuhanan yang Maha Esa. Cobaan Tuhan gitu ya. About the divine trials. Why?
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Carthethia and I will take point again tomorrow.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this.
Take what? Take your panties or what?
Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Panini. Increase energy region of all the resonator in the tank by 28% for 30 minutes. Homemade panini. Now, continue the story. Tangganya tinggi banget. Oh, salah gue. Let's stop tomorrow. Abby, are you alright?
I mean, besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You try to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals.
Okay.
Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will
Kita
do.
mencari
Count on
pedestal,
me, 100%.
pedang pedestal, apa gitu. Buat ditancapin lagi gitu ya. The night passed in silence. Contorella is the first to wake entities. What?
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now, here I am dealing with all of you.
Tuh, di liganya. Dia pesek
Since you're all
mati.
here, how about a morning stroll?
Keren.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Hey, pause the this. waves. Engulfed
Gimana sih tadi ngeluarin?
by sea's venom. Try not to blink.
Oh,
Riptides claim you.
keluar.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
Dia
What I
mau
saw
leave?
yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Don't go alone,
Such
Cantarella.
concern for me.
Yes.
I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's
Kita mau
no use
diambil
now that
pedang.
it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just
might ring you
once
up
things
once.
settled.
Okay. You open your terminal and exchange contact information. Cantarella lives with Wuthering. Cantarella pergi dengan pedang Turvin. So, kita mau ke mana sama Cartethia?
Wind, guide me.
If only I could still fight.
Dia sudah tidak
Everyone's
bisa
doing their
fight.
part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
Don't worry, I will do the fight for you. You just sit and watch. And spread your leg. Damn, what I
The
am
waterway
saying.
ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Kejauhan kocak. Apa niche?
Hognish should be
Hognish?
here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith
Okay.
of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in fighting Hognish if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
Okay.
I'll have to.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
Fight against stone. No. Sekarang terdengar angin bergemuruh.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Okay. The hill platform of the statue of divine justice radiates strong Roman energy before proceeding. Adjust your gravity direction to the perpendicular to the platform.
Cartethia, grab on tight.
Hold on tight, Cartesia. Ada 3 sekarang ya. The green.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Kenapa tidak
Help me guide the
autoplay?
wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Casting a plunging attack above the hill platform will cause the statue of Divine Justice to descend, triggering a section of the ring to move. Okay. Plunging attack. On it. Okay. Akhirnya. What next?
Is this really okay?
It saves us the
Okay.
trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Dragon. Small dragon. Apa maksudnya dragon-dragon ini ya?
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, the last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Ganem. Ever heard of it?
Dragon of Doge.
I used to ride it.
No hesitation.
Kita kena semburan, yes.
It's Hogness.
Pedang selanjutnya.
There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves.
Okay.
The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
So cuddly. What that mean? Throw it. Boom. Lalu yang ketiga. Oh salah, bukan sih. Balik lagi berarti. Ya, oke. Hampir.
Remnants of the
Ketinggalan.
past.
What is days. Keren sih. Pull the sword. Tentu saja kita akan berhasil. Oh, nggak bisa.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
Nggak bisa, Cuk.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Okay.
It's identical to the last statue.
Okay. Lodging lagi kah? It's identical to the statue.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay, okay.
Wind, guide me.
Enhance.
Leave it to me. Sounds come forth. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. I sense your weakness. The end has come. Strike the shadows.
Kocak lu.
Break.
Orang gua dibalik rumput.
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Gazebo. Mana? Oh. Diklik sama Kazef ya. Wow, menghilang.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Kena. Yes. What is in here? Nothing. Nothing. Gravity calibrate. Terus mana sekarang? Ke atas. Ini tuh bukan yang kita tuju terus ya? Kayaknya ada rahasia deh. Berarti ke sini. Kocak. Lodging lagi. Turun jelang.
We're still missing an area. But where?
Where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it. Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Leave
end
it
has
to
come.
me.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Sama archernya dong.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
Kita berarti memang
Moment of
harus
resonance.
nge-give it si archernya dulu.
Strike from the shadows.
Again. Kita balikin lagi ke posisi. Sekarang baru ke sini. Oh, petinya ada di sana dong. Kita ambil dulu peti.
Cherish every gain.
Oh, dari sini sih. Sini lagi ya.
Cardathia?
I'm ready.
Remnants of the past.
Kita hanya mengikuti jalur emas ini kan. Jangan sampai keluar. No. Okay, we just arrived. Kemana nih? Sini kah? Salah tuh. Oh betul.
Leave it to me. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
Anjir,
No
apa itu?
hesitation.
Laser apa?
Hopefully this helps.
Nice one. Oh my god. It's beautiful place. Okay, we are flying with the fish. Plunging lagi. Boom. Finally complete. Yap. Complete foam. Berarti pedangnya udah bisa dicabut sekarang.
It's been a long
It's been a long time
since I saw
since
this
this
place, as
place
it was meant to be.
as it was meant to be. Udah lama banget ini tidak seperti seharusnya seperti sekarang yang kita lakuin ya.
So beautiful.
So beautiful.
I had forgotten.
Udah lupa.
Do you want to stop for a while?
You wanna lay your body
No.
for a while?
We have more important things to do.
Spread your legs? What the
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Okay. Back to Hogness. Dimana? Gitu. Ini musuh apa peti asli? Tebak. Asli nih coy.
Cherish every gain.
Hogness, you are mine.
Let me remove the sword.
Oh, mau
At
sama
least
dia
you
dong?
won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
Okay, we'll do it together. Dia pasti dia pasti awkward lagi deh. Dia pasti salting lagi
If
nih.
it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Jadi kayak drama-drama Korea anjir, banyak salting. Mereka mencabut pedangnya tanpa menyentuhnya. The hell, kenapa berdebat takut terluka?
How does it feel to trust me?
Bagaimana perasaanmu
feels
untuk
good.
mempercaya aku? It feels good? Really?
Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Kita disuruh whistling aja,
Foam
disuruh
hurt you.
bersiul.
Come on.
Like that?
The way you were when you saw the plushy echo. It was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
What's
A
that?
play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh, how did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses
I
than any
enjoy
solemn hymn
how
of remembrance.
They
Perhaps the
do
sentinel feels the same.
conversation. It's
I'd
nice to
never
hear
say
that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. they don't get to change who you are.
Okay. You finish? Let's go. Dude. What the? Ini keren banget sih. Musiknya pun bring the vibes. Terus ini kemana? Kita nggak bisa ke sana. Come, Corthesia. We get into the castle.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Kita akan memasangkan pedang yang lainnya. Dia ada 3 ya. Kita berarti ini udah 2. Cuy. Satu lagi. Lama juga ya. Another story.
Fleur-de-lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around.
Look around.
Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity
Never
takes
forget
up
my
arms against
cause.
the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
Lagunya Memory Again. Dia melawan resonatornya sendiri. Memory itu masuk ke arbiter sekarang. Dia melawan sentinelnya sendiri. Corthesia.
You saw that too.
I do.
Gehenna,
Gehenna.
the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
I crash him down. Gehenna itu yang mana sih?
Thank you. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone.
Dia menitikan air mata. What the heck?
I am finally able to face all of you.
Dia dong.
I am not your
Dia
enemy,
adalah
and your
seorang
sacrifices
imperator.
were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
You're welcome.
Feeling better?
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine.
My turn to shine.
That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
What? You try to eat it again? I thought so, but kok kira aja begitu tapi
The Threnodian's energy has also been split. Could it be the work of the Sentinel?
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own
Susah
energy to prepare the
dikunyah.
true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Perhaps to weaken the Threnodian, perhaps to strengthen the Blessed Maiden, perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy. Then why would they split off the Threnodian energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage? Perhaps to weaken the Threnodian, kah?
Possibly. But the
Masuk
Threnodian's
akal.
energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonator. You wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden.
The answers might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway.
Okay. Third seal.
Cornethea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight.
Okay.
Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Okay.
Of course.
Seru sih. But the third seal, maybe I will do it tomorrow, right? Because sekarang udah 4:30, gue mau sholat asar, stream udah 2,5 jam. Yeah, I will continue tomorrow, guys. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.